Ilia Topuria just slept Charles Oliveira in brutal fashion to top off an insane international fight week. Probably the best card we've had all year, to be honest. This card was insane. Even the fights that were decisions were still bangers. So I'm going to get into the card, go through the fights, see who some of the fighters should fight next, what's next for some of these guys, and just give my reactions. I only missed one fight on this card, and it was Royval versus Van. Everything else, I nailed. So I got, 12 for 13 on this card, so I did pretty well. Ilia Topuria and Charles Oliveira. I mean, we knew this was going to happen. Ilia said round 1 KO. That's exactly what happened. I was scared for a second when Charles had that heel hook or whatever it was on the ground, but other than that, it was all Ilia. If he would have fought Makhachev, he would have done the same thing. Maybe not round 1, but Makhachev would have went to sleep, I guarantee you. And they're trying to make the Paddy fight. Paddy does not deserve a title shot right now, but I'm not going to lie, I would not be mad if they made it. It would be a big fight. I think Paddy does better than Charles Oliveira on that, to be honest. Just because Paddy is bigger and he's a younger fighter, more in his prime. Charles Oliveira, while he is still good, he's like 35, 36. So you couldn't expect too much from him. I don't know who beats Ilia. No one in lightweight beats him. I think Arman obviously deserves a title shot. It should have been Arman fighting instead of Charles, but Charles has more star power, and it made for a way more memorable fight. Arman's not going to do anything, especially when he gasses out in the later rounds. Ilia Topuria is going to sleep him there. It would be bad. Ilia Topuria sleeps everyone out lightweight. And if he gets another defense and Islam beats JDM, you have to do the triple champ fight. One of the biggest fights in UFC history. And if Ilia can beat Islam Makhachev at 170, he's the GOAT of MMA. If he gets one or two more defenses and beats Islam, he's the GOAT. Easily. It doesn't matter. He just went on the craziest 3-fight run of all time. If he can sleep Islam too at 170, no one is over him. I don't care. Those are the highest quality wins you can get, and he's not just beating them by decision, he's sleeping them. So Ilia Topuria is the new face of MMA. After this fight, he has to be. He's huge. He's gaining popularity, becoming a fan favorite too, because he's knocking out all these other big stars. He's just going to keep stealing their fans. So Ilia Topuria looked real good. I don't even think the lightweight changed him that much. He still held his power. You know, you saw with McGregor when he went up, he lost that touch. But Ilia Topuria still has it. He knocked out Oliveira with one shot. He caught him again. That was unnecessary though. He could have just left it at that right hook, walked off, sipped the tea. Such a cool emote. But no one beats Ilia. It's just insane. Insane. I'm still like in disbelief. The way he folded Oliveira was the exact same way that Leon folded Usman. The only difference is Ilia Topuria did it with one punch. Leon Edwards did it with a full force kick, shin to jaw. That's Ilia Topuria's punching power. He has more power than Dustin, Gaethje, all of them, confirmed. Chandler, he's a problem. This fight was more one-sided than I thought it would be. I thought Kai France could at least do something or have a little chance. Absolutely not. Pantoja ran through him. I was literally like debating this fight. I was tired of seeing Kai France do that stupid tongue stuff, bro. I don't care what culture it is, just I don't care, dude. That's the dumbest. Like, you're sticking your tongue out 24/7, bro. Just focus on the fight. He did all that tongue sticking for nothing, bro. He got ran through. This was the second easiest fight of Pantoja's whole reign. It shouldn't have been. And he just keeps getting better, and France is too worried about sticking his tongue out. So that's what he gets. Pantoja might be over Mighty Mouse if he gets another win. He's beaten everyone in the top. He has beaten everyone in the top half of the rankings like 3 times already. It's insane. He needs to be number 4 on the pound for pound list. It goes, in my opinion, it goes Islam Makhachev, Ilia Topuria, Merab, and Pantoja. And you could even argue that Pantoja should be above Merab, but he's either 3 or 4. I don't care. There's no way in hell JDM should be above him. Tom Aspinall should be above him. Maggado ain't alive. He's better than all those guys. Stop disrespecting him. Put him at 3 or 4. But his grappling's getting better. He took his back so easy. How do you take someone's back that many times so easily, even on the feet? This is what I said though. I said if Kai France blitzes forward, I think he could be very effective, and he used that game plan. I meant Pantoja. If Pantoja blitzes, he could be very effective. Because Kai France, he does his best work when he's on the front foot. But when he's on the back foot, he can't do anything. And my point was that if Pantoja does that, smooth sailing. And sure enough, he just demolished him. Not even close. I think you do him versus Merab next. Super fight, why not? Because who's Merab going to fight? Umar? Just beat him. Umar still has to get another win too, so. Or we're going to see a rematch with Jan. Nah, this is a way better fight. This needs to be the next fight for the bantamweight title. And let Alejandro Pantoja keep his flyweight belt, because none of the other guys deserve it. Pantoja versus Merab is the next fight to make. Back to Ilia, I think he should fight Arman next. He's the most deserving, but like I said, if he fights Paddy, I wouldn't be mad just because that build-up would be crazy. Now to the only fight I got wrong on the card, Royval versus Van. This was an insane fight. Even though it was a decision, these guys were throwing. I don't know how, well, I guess Brandon got knocked down at the end, but the fact that they're standing that long was crazy. I was thinking Royval would kind of like blitz him and start, like, create a snowball effect kind of, and eventually TKO Van. And he almost did a couple of times, but Van would always just catch him with a counter shot right after he came in and reset Royval. Van's boxing is too crisp, and honestly, I think he has a crazy... Yeah, what am I talking about? This is the next fight to make. Bro. Him versus Pantoja is a crazy fight. I actually think he has an amazing chance against Pantoja, because if Pantoja comes forward swinging those shots like he did against Kai Kara-France, Joshua Van will punish him. He has the technical boxing to do so. Kai Kara-France has power, but his boxing is not nearly as technical as Van's. Van's so fast. His counter shots are insane. His defense, like, dude, Van is a problem. He could 100% beat Pantoja. As dominant as Pantoja looks, Van could give him a huge problem. I don't know why I forgot about Van, but yeah, that fight could be huge. I tried telling people Beneil would win. No one wanted to believe me. He was my dog pick. Look here if you don't believe me. This was an easy fight to call. Obviously, Moicano almost landed that lucky shot at the end of the first, but the majority of the fight, besides that knockdown, it was all Beneil. Better striking. His grappling is way better. I don't know where people got this idea from that Moicano was going to ragdoll Beneil. Hell no. Absolutely not. Beneil's grappling is better than Grant. Like, he literally was dogging Gamrot on the ground. What makes you think Moicano was going to do him? Oh, because he held down Benoit Saint Denis? Come on. But Dariush is so slept on, it's not even funny. And at this point in time, he's just too chinny. He said he wants to fight for a belt soon, bro. Please stay away, because he's one of my favorite fighters. Dude, you cannot fight Ilia. You will get hurt very badly. His defense is awful. They both were extremely gassed in that third round. Henato just has bad fight IQ. I'm honestly kind of tired of Henato too. I never really liked his stick. I cannot afford to lose, bro. I just thought it was always corny. I respect it more than like a fighter not doing anything. Like, it's something at least. But personally, I've always liked Dariush. Dariush actually has some sneaky trash talk too. It goes under the radar, but he's one of the coolest fighters in the UFC. I'm glad he won. He deserved it, coming off 2 knockouts. 2 elite fighters at that, but Beneil deserved this one, and it was a pretty easy fight for him. I don't know what you do next with him. He only has a couple fights left. You can tell his chin's just diminished. Him and Moicano both are not going to do anything big for the rest of their career, but you can just keep making fun fights with him or something. Peyton Talbot versus Felipe Lima, another one of my dog picks that I got right. Peyton Talbot looked insane. Insane. Felipe Lima has probably some of the lowest fight IQ, as he was doing good on the feet and kept shooting. He was sprawling and then oftentimes reversing positions to get on top of Lima. Peyton Talbot looks really good. I think you do him versus... Low-key, I want to see the rematch with Barcelos, but that's not going to happen. It's not a big enough fight. So I think you do Peyton Talbot versus someone in the top 15 or right outside the top 15. And Felipe Lima's not bad either, but Peyton Talbot's chin and his grappling has improved so much that he was pretty much able to dominate this fight. I thought it was 3-0. You can tell the bedroom cardio with Frank Ocean's been working well. He's back on the hype train. I'm excited because this guy's a fun prospect. Again, he has personality. He's not just an NPC. Whether you like him or not, which I'm still deciding. I think some of the stuff he does is weird. But, dude, he has personality. I'd rather have that than freaking, we'll find out on Saturday. Well, he does that, but I'm just saying outside of that, he's different. Like his style, at least. Kind of like a Izzy. Not even. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just saying, like, he's not a cookie cutter fighter is all I'm saying. On the mic, yeah, his skills suck. Like, it's his interview with Joe Rogan was so awkward. Yeah, I'm actually excited to see this guy be a prospect. Again, this fight was clear as day to read. Gregor Rodriguez, his power is just insane, and Jack Hermanson took so much punishment from Pyfer. It was inevitable that he was getting slept, but that was brutal. Like, a very brutal knockout. If you would have shown me a picture of Hermanson and said he was dead, I would have believed it, because that was insane. He was out for a long time. He did cut open Gregory Rodriguez with something. It was weird. He didn't even hit him that much. And he landed a couple good shots, but you could tell Greg's power was through the roof, like way greater than Hermanson's. And again, Gregory Rodriguez has very good grappling too, so on paper, this was a nightmare for Hermanson. I don't know why people were picking him. This one was very easy to call. G-Rod showed out. That was insane. Just adding another highlight reel to his career. Another highlight reel to 317. Again, I thought this one was easy to call. Hyder Emil's like 35. He's on his way out. And Jose Maggado has been looking real good. And sure enough, he caught him with that crazy knee. Again, another Wow, knockout on this card. This card was insane. Only 26 seconds. I mean, my breakdown of it's already been longer than the fight itself, so not much to say other than Jose Maggado looked good. Like, really good. We need fights like this where they're actually willing to go out and trade. That's what UFC fans want. Like, this card almost slightly revived the UFC. I feel like this brought some of the spirit back to the UFC, this card alone. If every card can be like this, UFC is going to be around for a long time. Again, this one was easy to call. I mean, Cortez, the younger fighter, only person she's lost to in the UFC was Rose Namajunas, so it was obvious that she was going to win. Again, not much to say. Great performance from Tracy. Terrence McKinney won in Terrence McKinney fashion. Under a minute, first round finish. Terrence McKinney is one of the most entertaining fighters on the roster. He just goes out there. He just goes out there and looks to kill. And sometimes he gets killed, but last night he killed. Great performance from Terrence McKinney. Always fun to see him when he has a really cool story if you don't know about it. Nico Price lasted longer than we thought against Jacoby Smith, and he didn't get knocked out, so that's good. I didn't watch this fight. I was busy, but I mean, we all knew Jacoby was going to win. No surprise there, but apparently Nico did better than we thought, so good on Nico. And he didn't get knocked out, so I'm glad because he has a big family. That'd suck. Again, Denise was an easy pick here, just the more seasoned vet. Alvin Hines, all smiley all week. I don't know why. Good for Denise, I guess. That was my reaction to UFC 317. Let me know what you thought of the card. Who you think Ilia should fight next. Who you think Pantoja should fight. Charles Oliveira. Who should these guys fight? And if you're still here, I just want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.